It's a one cheese. Shut
It's not funny.
I'm glad that I'm not like drunk.
Yeah, that's how it is.
I like it.
I honestly almost. They always make the most disgusting.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah,
you got a lot.
Sometimes
I wonder if their aim is to make the most disgusting liquors. But I'm not sure.
Oh, that's warm.
That's warm.
Oh! Whoa. Oh, it was too much. I agree. That was too much goddamn moonshine.
Cry.
Oh! My skin's on fire. I actually really appreciate my taste
Like, why did I wait until after the reaction?
Okay, is this the first time you guys ever drank it? Because I don't like it.
No, I tried it.
Oh. Those hurt so
I
hard.
opened this one. Everybody makes slowly.
Okay, health check. Can everyone see?
We're gonna use the old standby Spiritus Recktofawny because it's that much alcohol.
Preparation. Step 1. Crush juniper berries lightly with a mortar and pestle.
Excess juniper.
Silk Road.
Excess juniper would be a poor stripper name.
That's your chunky. Add to 1 liter jar. Add 750 milliliters of vodka. Seal the jar and let the mixture stand in a cool, dark place for 3 days. Give the jar a good, vigorous shake once a day.
Just take a big whiff of the bottle.
I don't want to.
Do it.
It's like breathing paint thinner.
Yep. Lemon peel.
1 to 3.
Lemon peel. And cinnamon chips. And coriander seeds. Orris root.
We have some. Urine of a very dehydrated person.
There's our juniper. Formaldehyde.
Step 4. Measure peel spices, botanicals into a mortar and lightly crush to release flavors. The bags may contain more than enough spice, so measure them out. This also allows you to tweak the recipe to your taste. And then we're adding everything to the jar.
As if we would know what our tastes were in order to tweak.
Because we have made gin so many
Yeah.
times.
I know precisely how much orris root I like in things.
I know exactly what licorice root tastes like. Oh, lavender flowers. We bought more of that recently.
So if we liked lavender, we could add more.
Also, grains of paradise. I don't know what that is.
There's a lot of fucking extra spice here.
All of our infusing needs.
There's
the end
still
of time.
this much coriander. We could just do this whole thing again, probably.
We need more juniper berries. There's a teaspoon. I wonder if chips is better than like a regular cinnamon spice for infusing.
Imagine it's just the fresh breaking up of it that's going to release essential oils and whatnots.
And all the nonsense that I spilled everywhere. I just want you to know this is how many pods we got.
Oh. In excess of pods.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. We're going with 2.
Oh, jeez. Yep, we could 100% we could do this.
Do this so many times.
Yeah. Just need a supply of juniper.
Orris root. Eeny, meeny, miny, that one. quarter of a teaspoon. Oh my freak! Do we even have? That was the orris root. We are now going on to the pink peppercorn. I didn't know peppercorn came in colors. Also, this is red.
Gotta say, that is very clearly red.
A quarter tablespoon of that as well.
Did we use all the juniper berries? I thought we...
No, there was still like a tablespoon left.
We should just do it again then.
I feel like the measurements are also fairly inaccurate because the pieces are so big, but the measurements are so tiny. Licorice root. Lavender flowers.
That is like a minuscule amount of lavender.
I wonder if our lavenders are going to be too lavendery now. This we didn't even know we had. Guess what? Guess.
Indeed. Looks like a nice Buddha bowl. Throw in some quinoa and eat it.
Mashy, mashy. It smells delicious.
They smell released. They are fragrant. They've released their essential oils.
I forgot we used rectifus.
Yeah, you don't want to put that too near your face.
Nope.
Feels good.
Sinuses are clear. And leaking. Okay. Add all this stuff. Our botanicals. If you stand good and far away, you can definitely tell that there's juniper in it.
Yes, it does smell like gin at a distance.
That's how you trick them. That's how you win. Get all the little dusty bits. All the extra flavor that was released. Alright.
Now it looks like a pond.
But it
Mound of spices left over.
Well, the good news is, now we can do this again and find out what our tastes are.
I feel like we could also just add more stuff in 4 days if it doesn't feel like it has. Like we could add an equal amount of everything if we feel like it's kind of thin in flavor or whatnot.
Very true. I'm not going to know how much flavor will actually taste against burning.
Yeah, well, that's... I think the more flavorful it is, the less the burning will be the dominant feature. If we make it really flavorful, we might be able to make it palatable.
Or we'll run into the devil problem of too much flavor.
Also possible. We could achieve the essence of pure flavor. And cut. Okay. That's actually not that much. I thought it would
No,
be,
I
thought it would be way worse.
It's like 50 cc's of gin here.
There.
There we go. That'll do.
3
Deep
each.
droppers.
It's apparently when you make gin for real, it has a cloudy, brown, whiskey-ish color.
Cool.
That's later filtered out.
Through a secondary distillation process that you cannot do at home, according to the instructions.
Alright. Cheers.
Ooh, smells better than it tastes.
Oh man, if it just wasn't so damn boozy, that would actually be pretty tasty. Yeah, it does taste like gin. It does taste like a... I don't know. It tastes... It's like... got a little bit more like vanilla or something in it than gin, I'd say.
Too floral?
Yeah, just a little. But it's good. Like, it definitely tastes like gin.
Yeah.
It's been a good day.
Yep.
We went to look at a property. There was a live-in prostitute living in the property. Not one of ours.
Well, based on the last time we opened this, I'm terrified of the smell. Actually, smell this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm very distracted by the cat.
That's what I found out at Squash this morning.
No shit.
And now, activate. Look at this pile of beans. Look at this Buddha bowl that a hippie would eat.
Would you also like my pamphlet on how porn ruins your relationships?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Well, I also
in the
found
moment's
out today,
distance.
Jay. I do have a high viewed video on YouTube. It's my KMFDM video. It's got 1,500 views.
On Pornhub, I mean?
Be brave. Put some air between. There you go. Tear. It'll make it. We've done this before. It doth hold.
Oh, it's a nice decanter.
See,
I like
and
that one.
that's the urine of a dying man. Whereas like that, you can live with that.
Oh yeah, you're fully alive there.
You can live with pineapple in your piss.
No.
You don't want to live
No,
with
definitely don't
GinShine.
want that. GinShine is definitely the death.
So excited.
Charge for that.
GinShine.
I'm excited for the wine and cheese video again this year.
It's gonna be really hard to top that last one.
It's not about topping it. It's just about being, you know? It's just
Yeah.
about existing. This is the conversation that John, Josh, and I were having today at the end of Squash. Like, the wine and cheese isn't a drunken horror show. It's not like, everyone come over, we're gonna get tanked.
Yeah.
It's like, everyone come over, and
We'll see what happens.
we're just gonna live our lives. We're gonna listen to some classical music, we're gonna eat some cheese, we're gonna have some drinks,
We're gonna end up.
and eventually it will happen, and we'll have great stories and great video.
Yep.
But the objective isn't getting tanked, because that always ruins a night.
It does.
If the objective is to like have a blast and get blasted, it never
Yeah.
works. If the objective is like arrive at the wine and cheese and then live at the wine and cheese. It does smell strongly, but it doesn't smell strongly like alcohol.
No, it smells like fucking degreaser.
It smells like apple juice.
I smell,
really.
yeah, like a
Like-
cinnamony.
Yeah, I am smelling the cinnamon out of nowhere.
Actually, now that you
Like,
mention
yeah,
it,
apple.
it's definitely changed since the last time.
Yeah, it's not intense, and all I did was add some juniper 2 days ago.
Fucking
So
mutated for real. Cool. Well, all right.
Cinnamon in this.
yeah, there is.
Yes,
All
there
right.
are cinnamon chips.
All right. Let's see what happens.
All right, you guys go, and then I'll go.
Unending fear. All right.
Oh, really grabs you by the short hairs. Ah, oh, I left it on my tongue too long.
The juniper is definitely there, but not in a gin way.
Yeah, now I'm getting wafts of gin as you guys exhale.
Fire. It's fire. It's fire.
Oh god. Right there.
Well, I want to get all of your reactions
It's
before
herby.
I go.
That's like it's really, really herby.
Yeah,
And then it
everything.
just, like-
it's
everything just
settling
comes
on you in a
slowly.
much harder way.
Yeah. And
That's because I drank it a lot faster and it just burns.
but what's going on there is like as soon as it hits your tongue, it just jumps off your tongue into a vapor. Like and then
yeah.
it's fucking all over your mouth, and that's something else. That's an experience right there.
Got it in the
If
gels.
you say the light is good, I will do it.
Just gonna
Green for
wash
go.
that down with a little whiskey for chase, you know.
It looks greenish if you put it in a shot glass.
Yeah.
Right?
It does. It just evaporates.
Yeah, it's just like a weird, unwanted flavor bomb.
And, like, but that first evaporation
No.
doesn't actually make it go away.
No, it just spreads it to all over
Yeah,
your mouth.
you
to
don't
the roof of your
swallow
mouth.
anything. Just
Yeah.
different parts of your mouth activate.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like being whaled in the face with mouthwash.
Yeah, totally. It's if like Listerine had a punch.
Just
And then-
wailed, just held you down and beat you, and you're like, but like not even just Listerine. If it was like pine flavored Listerine.
Yeah.
If it was
Get that cinnamon in there. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the piney bit of that really makes it taste like something that you're not supposed to be drinking.
Yeah, maybe
Like-
there is too much juniper.
You're not supposed to drink this.
Yeah. No,
You're supposed to put things in it to pickle.
No, I mean it's just like it reminds you pretty instantly of something that you would clean something with. Yeah. Whew. Yeah. Whew. And it lingers. Fuck.
Let's just scorch your mouth. Because that's not even the flavor lingering. That's your nerve endings being like, we're dead. You need to replace us now.
Yeah.
That's what that feeling is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, What I like even when an experiment goes wrong. I actually like it more.
Yeah.
In all of these videos that I've made, it's fun when everyone like takes a sip and they're like, oh, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, it's neat.
Yeah.
It's better when someone's like,
What did you do to me?
It's still better than the devil.
yes.
Like, I could-
anything is better than that fucking devil. That was the most foul brew known to humanity since 1776, my friend.
And he
Yeah.
Lives on.
will he outlive this? And we'll
Yes.
find out. Like the two shines vis-a-vis.
Yeah.
See, this one, I wouldn't mind drinking again.
I also think you could make a cocktail with
I was gonna say
Yeah.
you could do a cocktail with that. You could water the shit down,
this would benefit.
half shot of that, and whatever. You'd be
Well,
alright.
this would benefit from just even being shaken over ice, and you'd have a strong shot that was probably pretty good.
Yeah.
I drastically overestimated how much shaking it over ice would.
Oh, ice didn't help. You didn't help at all.
I'm so thankful for a lot more ice.
No.
I need a better way with this. I can't pour that. That's insane to try to pour. Where's your eyedropper? I mean, it is the only same way.
Damn it! I just saw it. Damn it!
It's the only same way.
It's not on that.
Possibly.
It's
just-
this.
Okay. It's better fizzy, I'll say that. But at what cost?
At what cost?
Definitely loses its like we have some crazy shit to talk about. Now it's just like a kind of funky drink. It's not devastating anymore.
If this were the morning after the race.
I think that's captured forever now.
Ali beaten by a human hamburger.
Like Kennedy, both Kennedys murdered by mutants. Crazy shit.
The race is over.
Not
Not for me, man. Not yet.
What the hell is it with fucking Dr. Gonzo? When will the doctor be awake?
Awake? What do you mean?
It's the same thing we do for all our large accounts. Just a chat and a handshake, you understand. I'd wait until after the doctor's had his breakfast, because he's a very crude man. I want to fucking shake the goddamn reality, man, to its core. It's been a while. I feel, hemmed in creatively,
Yeah.
you know? Like, the biggest change creatively was, like, the transition to this place, and the car, and the fuck up in Atlanta, and all the fuck up. Atlanta was great, but all of it happening all at once and rearing up, and just fucking massive catastrophe fucking life. It was great. It shook it. But I'm like, let's push it over the fucking edge, man.
Polaroid picture. 3/4 of a cookie and I'm feeling good.
Considering I just had 3
No, well,
beers.
I guess I
right
had
there.
all of that
Pineapple, so make it taste
Oh, that's
No.
of course.
No, thank you. I
recommend
partake in
warm water,
pineapple
not
beforehand.
ice.
I know what this is.
Yeah,
This is okay.
think I do have that
Watch
footage.
your reactions. He's made my decision for me.
I'm gonna make an addition to the GinShine video now. It's much after the making and the party footage. But I started to really enjoy the GinShine and its very herbal aroma, and I was thinking about drinking it like absinthe and just really letting those herbal aromas kind of out by putting a lot of water, like a 6-to-1 ratio of water to GinShine. But then I was reading about hot buttered rum recently, and I thought, you know, maybe the GinShine would be good with hot water and or maybe some other components like a hot buttered rum type thing. So I've got GinShine and boiled water, GinShine and boiled water with honey, GinShine and boiled water with coconut oil. So I might put something else in that to add to be a better emulsifying agent, but and then I'm going to combine these two at some point as well to see if maybe putting a fat and a carb together could make it delicious as well. And I didn't put in much gin either. It's like a quarter of a shot to a mug of water because, as I said, this stuff is not just strong alcoholically, it's very strong herbally. It's like putting, you know, if you took like a jar of cinnamon and just put water in it and then drank it, that's how herbally it is. So there's plenty of room to thin it out. Now, I can already say that it smells really good. It's just kind of like a nice evening tea type smell. And the plain one tastes fine. Again, very much like a tea. 'Cause like I said, it's super herbal. Now, with honey, it kind of tastes like nothing. The honey actually just kind of ruins it. And with fat, i.e. coconut oil, because I could blend it with butter, but I just didn't want to go through that hassle. It's really weird to drink something that has melted coconut oil in it. Like it's weird on the lips. But I don't know that it tastes, again, like anything. So then, oh, this is gonna be messy. Oh, this is a terrible idea. I don't even want to film how bad it's trying to pour some of each of these into something else, but for you guys, I'll do it. The cat was just harassing me. Shout out to Toy Galaxy. The goal is always speed when you're doing this. Don't pour slow, pour fast. Maybe they also taste like nothing because I scorched my tongue on hot water. I don't like honey in my tea apparently. I don't like honey in warm water. This looks weird. If that's any benefit, I don't know if you can actually see that it looks weird, but it looks weird. And it just kind of tastes alright. I think from a flavor perspective, just gin and water. And kind of letting the herbs do its work. So yeah, that's the addition. Drinking it more like a tea or like a hot sake type drink is pretty good. Maybe that's how we'll get through the rest of it.